If you had to wear a costume every day for a week, what would you dress up as?
I wear a costume
Every day for 7
every
days.
day.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 5 with T5. We bring local business owners, community champions, and all around amazing individuals on to learn about them, their business, or stories in a quick and effective way. My name is Stephen Turnbull, your host with T5 Insurance, and I am joined by a definite community champion and all around amazing individual, Mr. Israel Acosta, who is a regional VP of M&T Bank. He is a bunch of other stuff at night, on the weekends, all that good stuff that we'll dive into in our 15 minutes. But Israel, how are you today?
Doing great, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. As you know, on the show, we're going to start with 5 rapid fire questions, and then we'll get into what we want to talk about. You ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right, we're coming hot right off the gate here. As you
Scared.
know, I was well prepared. All right,
Okay.
question number 1 for Israel.
Sure.
If Israel could have a personal theme song that played every time he entered the room, what would that be?
Don't stop believing.
Ooh, that was quick. And I love when the quick answers like that. You had it right there. Every time, don't stop believing. You heard it here first,
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly.
All right, question number 2. What is your favorite family tradition?
Favorite family tradition? There's a lot of them for the family. So if I were to pick one, is playing dominoes.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we get together, we play dominoes.
I like that. I like that you have family all over the place, and you guys make an effort to still get together. I know you have the reunion, and I just know that because we're good friends, so I thought that might have been the answer, but I like the specific answer of an activity that you guys are doing together and the memories that can create. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
For,
because that's usually every time we come together, we're gonna play dominoes.
that's great.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever played dominoes, Israel, so next time I'm at your house, we might have to give that a try.
Yeah, it's an experience.
All right, question number 3. What advice would you give to somebody that is looking to balance a demanding career and personal hobbies?
Slow it down.
Slow what down? Be more specific.
Yeah, I think, and I only think personally, right? Well, what I would tell myself many years ago to do the same thing, and it's just slow it down. Just enjoy what you're working on versus trying to get it all done. Slow it down. Take time to do what you're looking to do for what you're looking to accomplish. Slow it down, and I think you will enjoy what you do more
That's
and get
great
more out of it.
advice. Great advice. Question number 4. If Israel could make a cameo in a TV show, what show would it be and what would your role be?
Oh man, that's a great one. Never thought about that. A
And
cameo
I
in a
know you
TV
never thought
show.
about that. That's why I asked you.
Never thought about that. A cameo in a TV show. Um, you know, I love the Yellowstone series, and it's so close to things that I like to do. So yeah, I'll play a cameo in the Yellowstone series. Some kind of cowboy activity there. So how
We
about
gotta
that?
we gotta really quickly touch on that experience that you had a couple months back when you went out west. All right, last question. I don't know if the first one was my favorite or this one. If you had to wear a costume every day for a week, what would you dress up as?
I wear a costume
Every day for seven
every
days.
day. Wow, what
It doesn't
costume?
matter if you're going to the grocery store. Doesn't matter if it's a big business meeting. You gotta wear the
I
costume.
gotta wear this costume. I gotta
Yep,
wear this costume. Um, Man, that's a great question. That's a tough one to answer. What
it is a
costume
good
will I
one.
wear? Um, the I would love to show up in a chicken suit.
That would send the message real quick, wouldn't it?
I'm here to peck at everybody.
Yep, exactly. And the examples we use, going to the grocery store, business meeting, doesn't matter. You're
Doesn't
going to get
matter.
your point across either way. If you show up in a chicken suit.
Yep,
That is
exactly.
fantastic. Well,
Yep.
Israel, you survived the first 5 questions in our
Wow.
5 minutes, which is the goal. That is fantastic. For someone that is watching this, we only have about 10 minutes left. It's a short format show. Tell us real quickly who Israel Acosta is.
I'm a very I have a lot of interest. Let's put it that way. So I love the question you said about career and hobbies. I do have a lot of hobbies that I like to engage in. Um, so the more you learn in life is the more you enjoy the hobbies and the more you learn to really enjoy what you do. So if at my core, I'm a person that's always curious, looking to be my better version every day, and someone that is open to whatever life has in store for me. So I'm someone that I just enjoy what I do,
Sure.
and it doesn't have to be a specific thing. Is enjoy what you do with people that are also important to you and that you can share those moments with. So I don't know
Yeah.
if that describes me, but that's the best way I can put it.
No, it's powerful. I mean, it goes back to your statement of slowing down. What's it all worth, right? You could work that
Mhm.
late night, or you could go out to dinner with your wife, or you could call up
Yeah.
friends and hang out. And what's it all worth at the end of the day? And prioritizing those things are hard, but like you said, live for the moment. I think
hmm
that's fantastic. What's the day to day? Talk to us about that, and then I know there's a specific event that we wanted to talk about that we can touch on. But what is the day to day role for Israel? What should we know about that? All that good stuff.
Sure. So early day. I'm an early riser, so I'm up in the morning, 4:30, 5 o'clock. Some days I go to the gym at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Other days I just relax with my two labs and have a great cup of coffee in the morning and just kind of take a lot of quiet time, which I enjoy a lot of quiet time. Then I go on about to do my job. My job, requires me to, travel the beautiful Mohawk Valley. So I do that by visiting the offices that I cover, and a lot of it is conversations. A lot of it is talking with people and learning about what's happening and how I can either be a resource to my team. Then I have my hobbies. I love to cycle, so every afternoon I get a chance to get on my bicycle and go for a few miles. I do that, and that's love the outdoors. So whenever I get the opportunity to be out, I will do that as well. But usually on a day-to-day basis, I try to if I get the chance to ride my bike, probably be riding my bike. So
Mm.
and then I enjoy my wine in the evenings. So if I'm gonna have dinner, I'm gonna have wine. So coffee in the morning and throughout the day, and then a nice glass of wine at night is a good way to end.
Mm. Sounds good to me. So let's jump into it. We got an event coming up. Let's talk about the event, and then we want to dive into what people should expect, how they can get involved, how it started, all that good stuff. But tell us what's coming up in the next couple of weeks here.
Yes, September 29th, 2024. I'm hosting or organizing a cycling event, and you don't have to be a cyclist to enjoy or participate in this event. This is an event that I began 3 years ago in order to raise funds and awareness for breast cancer. I'm a ambassador for the American Cancer Society, and my contribution is to set up and organize this event and get people who enjoy cycling as I do, but also enjoy having a nice beverage, in this case a beer, after you're done with your cycling, some good food, and good camaraderie. So that's what the event does: is bring a lot of people together with one cause in mind, which is breast cancer, and how can we help those who are dealing with breast cancer, whether it's an individual or the families, and what type of awareness we can bring to this disease, as well as to raise funds towards the research and the care that the American Cancer Society provides to patients.
Mm. That's
And one of the
fantastic.
things that I want to touch on this is, you know, I find cancer to be an important cause because a lot of people get diagnosed with cancer. And at one point in any one of our lives, we're going to have to experience this head on. So anything you can do to help the research or the awareness to a disease that is so devastating to our to the human being is a good thing to get behind. My father experienced cancer, uh, and it kind of rocks your core. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that may listen to this that have had family members experienced cancer. I've had one of my best high school friends. She experienced breast cancer early on when she was very young. So there's a lot of people that I know that have had to deal with the devastating impact of having a loved one or someone they care about having to deal with cancer. So this is why I like doing this event. And in my years as a cycling person, I love to go to events that generate awareness and fundraising for cancer. And I did several of those, and this is an opportunity for me to host one, to organize one. So it's a great, it's something to be very excited about, and I am.
I don't mean to sound cliche with this, but it's a win-win. You get to do what you love with the people that you do it with, and raise money for a great cause. Is this the fourth year?
This is the third year.
So third year, okay. And I just want to say how proud you should be of yourself and the team, because I remember when this was just an idea, and you and I were talking after the gym one day, and you said, "Hey, I got this idea. What do you think?" And to last year, man, what a great time it was. You had the music, you had the beer flowing afterwards, you had the raffles and all that good stuff. I want to segue real quick, and then we'll come back to talking about the specific event. As you know, one of my core missions in life is to make an impact. It's our mission at T5 Insurance. You and I served together on the Rotary Club, which is how you and I met. We could talk about that for a whole nother episode. Where do you think, it's obvious that whether it's not directly said, whatever, that is important to you, to make an impact, to give back, all of that is important to you. Anybody that's in our Rotary Club, obviously service above self is our motto. That's what we do. Where does that come? Where does that fuel come from for Israel Acosta?
I've always, whether it's how I was raised or just how you are built, how you're wired by your creator, you have this sense of community, right? You enjoy the community that you live in. You're not just an individual. You're part of a greater group of people, and being able to engage with people in a community and do things with the community is really important to me. And helping people in any capacity is, so to me, one of the most, I would say, motivating and inspiring things that I can do. And when I'm doing that with other people, it just energizes me. And not to sound corny about this, even the job that I do, I take the same mindset. I want to help people. I want to be, able to be resourceful to others. I want to be able to remove obstacles. I want to be able to help. And I think when that is the real motivating or driving force behind it, is helping others. Can I help other people?
Yeah, and then we'll get back. I want to get back and finish this with the event, but just to stay on this topic, because something you said sparked why I wanted to bring this up. When we talk about making impact and we talk about what we do for service above self and Rotary and giving back to the community and all that, let's look at this event. The thing that I love about the general statement of making an impact is you can make an impact if you're Israel Acosta and you're planning the whole darn thing and you're spending a whole year planning it. Or you can make an impact if you're Joe and you show up and buy a $5 raffle ticket, right? And I mean, that is what, take that in our everyday life. Hold the door for somebody at the gas station. Buy somebody the coffee just out of the blue. Text an old friend. That's the message. I'm completely derailing, but I'm so passionate about this stuff. Last couple minutes here. Remind us about the event. When, where, how can we get involved? Who can get involved? Do I have to ride a bike? Should I show up with a scooter? What does it all look like?
Yes. So let me give you what the event is going to be. So first of all, September 29th, 2024. It's going to be starting out of 7 hamlets in Westmoreland. They have been so great to us to work with us and organize this event. 7 hamlets, amazing place, amazing beer. So that's where we're going to start. That's where we're going to finish. We have 3 rides. You have a 50-mile ride out to Sylvan Beach and back. You have a 20-mile ride, and you have this year new a 10-mile ride for those who just want to do a shorter loop and be at the event having some good drinks and food.
The people that want to get to the drinks first is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. So we have 3 options for you to participate as a cyclist if you want to. We also You can participate by just coming to the event, as you mentioned. Come in, have a drink, buy some raffle ticket, support some of the people who are there. We're going to have some survivors as well in there, in the crowd that we're going to look to honor. So just support the event by just showing up. And lastly, you can also donate. You can donate. You can find a rider that is participating. You can go right to their page and donate to the cause. If you go to Run Sign Up, riders wear pink is where you can find the ride information and the race information itself. You will be able to get that information and learn how you can actually participate. We also have merchandise in a store where you can buy T-shirts, hats. And if you're a cyclist and want a nice, cool cycling jersey, you can buy that as well through the store. So that's all the ways that you can participate.
And one last thing, Israel, that you forgot to mention, and this is only an offering here for anybody that's listening to 5 with T5. For the right sponsorship price, Israel will do the whole ride in a chicken suit. All right? So you heard that here first. It's the only – we're not going to tell anybody else. We're not going to cut that up into a short clip, nothing. You got to listen till the end. For the right price, this man will ride the whole thing in a chicken suit, and it's going to go to a great cause.
We have a special designation, the chicken suit sponsor, so call me. Careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. Israel, we're going to wrap this puppy up. Thank you very much. Everybody, please check out Riders Wear Pink on their Facebook page. I believe you got the Facebook page out already, Israel. You got the website through the website that we did there. We'll link that to the Facebook in the show notes. And it's a nice segue because in a few weeks we're going to have Melanie Francis from the American Cancer Society talking about the event, but talking about what else they do on a broader scope. So, Israel, thank you for what you do for the community. Thank you for what you're doing for this event. All the hard work. I know how much work it goes into it, and really appreciate your friendship and all that you do. Thank you, Stephen.
Everybody, that is another episode of 5 with T5. We hope you enjoyed this engaging conversation with Israel Acosta, and make sure to check out us on our YouTube channel and Facebook page. Until next time, remember, the power of connection and learning from one another is what makes our community thrive, but most importantly, remember to make an impact in someone's life today, even if that's your own. Stephen Turnbull here with T5 Insurance. We'll see you next week. Take care.